Another live stream, Brandon Love Sports TV. Shout out to the LDBC Lions Den basketball community. I want to go down memory lane and let you see one of the many reasons why I don't have LeBron James as one of the greatest of all times, because of his repeated failures. And to be honest with you, everybody fails at things in life. That's okay. Nobody's perfect in life. But my big issue with LeBron James is how he handles it. How he handles the media, how he handles his teammates, his coaches, deflecting blame, because God knows I failed at a lot of things in my life, and a lot of us do. But for him to be considered the greatest of all times, this guy has literally failed on so many levels to ruin the good things that happened in his career. You go all the way back to Dallas in 2011. LeBron James, I wasn't one of the ones, I wasn't on board with him going to Miami. I thought, it was a scapegoat. I thought he ran to go try to form a super team. So he goes with D-Wade basically to go and have this unstoppable force with three guys, the big three. Is supposed to guarantee LeBron James his first championship. He gets to the biggest stage against the Dallas Mavericks. No shade, because it was a great team. They even swept my Lakers that year. So they were a great team. So let's not diminish the quality of team that team was. I think a lot of people talk about that team like they were just some scrubs. But, when you got a super team, you got to overcome those guys, man. They were a better team than the Dallas Mavericks. Y'all can say, oh man, that team was so, I don't want to hear it. That's another love deflecting. That's another tactic of LeBron James. And you fans, you fanboys, y'all make the same excuses he makes. I don't want to hear it. So, in that moment, LeBron James comes up short in a moment that should have been a defining moment for him to win his first championship after years and years of guys like Skip Bayless, going on First Take year after year after year, diminishing him, calling him LeBrick and all the things that now, looking at his career, I agree with a lot of the stuff Skip Bayless said. I may not like Skip Bayless, but almost all of what he said about LeBron James is true. And that was back during the time when I halfway liked him. I kind of respected him, and I really wanted to see him win that championship, and he didn't get that done. And I was like, you know what, man, this dude, man, in that moment, I was like, okay, the Michael Jordan comparisons are over now, because this guy, I even gave him a pass in the 2007 finals, because that'd be the equivalent of Ant-Man getting to the finals right now, because I believe he was about the same age as Ant-Man was at that time. So you get to the finals, you lose to the San Antonio Spurs, a great team who's won championships, so many championships, and something like maybe 3 championships in like 2-3 years at that point. They had won the 99 championship, the 2003 championship, then they won the 2005 championship. So, I didn't expect him to overcome that. And then, it was, now, some of you delusional, I'm glad Too Raw for TV put all of us that was thinking one narrative, because we had been listening to the media. He put us all on notice, let us see that team wasn't as bad as the LeBron James, as the media would like to make you believe. So don't think for 1 minute LeBron James drug a bunch of bums to the finals, only to losing 4 to the San Antonio Spurs. They were better than advertised. So he loses in, comes back, beats a young Kevin Durant team, Oklahoma City gets his first championship. That's a defining moment in his career. They come back and they beat San Antonio. That should have been the end of the story. San Antonio comes back. If you as great as you say you are, you should have beat them a second time. Michael Jordan had his opportunity. Here's another reason why this dude ain't no Jordan. I try to tell y'all, Michael Jordan I'm gonna do a whole video on this. He beat the Utah Jazz. Utah Jazz came back the next year. Jordan beat him again. This is what I'm getting to the key to my video. Every time LeBron James has a defining moment in his career. The team that he beats, they come back and they avenge that loss and they humiliate him. So the next year, San Antonio comes back. They couldn't get 2 wins out of that series. They got destroyed in 5 games. And they got beat by a record margin of victories in the NBA Finals. They were getting blown off the court in every game they lost. Ridiculous, man. He has this defining moment. He beats San Antonio. The next year, they get revenge. They work hard. They come back. See, Michael Jordan was so ice cold. He said, I don't care how hard y'all train. I don't care how many prayers y'all pray, how many motivational videos you watch, and all this stuff to be inspired. You come back, I'm going to whoop you again. And that's exactly what Michael Jordan did to the Utah Jazz. What did LeBron James do? He got his butt beat by the San Antonio Spurs for the second time and went back home and tucked his tail and ran back to Cleveland the next year. So y'all talk, okay, sorry. So then he loses, the next year. Without a Kyrie, without a Kevin Love, he still should have won because they had a 2-1 lead. He blew that 2-1 lead. But, I'm not going to give him a pass, but some of y'all will. I won't be too mad at you for giving him a pass, but he still should have won that one. The next year, they come back. This is this big defining moment. LeBron James comes back to Cleveland, beats a team that, there's a lot of context to that, but I'm not going to hate today. I'm going to give you LeBron James fanboys a pass on this video. So the next series, he comes back and he beats the Golden State Warriors. He gets his revenge on the team that beat him. Comes back, defining moment, the first championship in the history of Cleveland sports. They win that championship. They make Cleveland the city of champions. LeBron James has this defining moment in his career. What happens the next year? He gets his butt beat in 5 games again to the same team. So they come back, the team he beat, come back the next year and they destroy him. You know what I'm saying? Man, y'all, this dude is garbage, man. They're like, oh, man, they had KD. I don't care. You had a super team. You had Kyrie and Kevin Love, and they were both healthy in that series. I don't want to hear it. They had gone and got some other players, and they had a nice, they added Channing Tatum, or Channing, whatever his name, Channing Frye, whatever his name. That 3-point shooting specialist dude. They had him. You had enough to win, but you couldn't win. You tucked your tail and you took your L like a chump. I remember LeBron James sitting in that press conference. They asked him, "What's going on?" He said, "Man, Kevin Durant, man, he's just too good." Man, do you think Michael Jordan would have ever done that? Would have capitulated to his opponents? Do you think Kobe Bryant would have been like, "Man, we inferior to these dudes"? If Kobe lost, he was going down with a fight. You know what I'm saying? In the finals, man, Kobe Bryant would have been like, "Nah, we're gonna fight." It's like he came back that next year and got Boston Celtics back. I don't want to hear no excuse. The Boston Celtics had a super team. They had all them Hall of Famers on their team, and Kobe still beat them. Only him and Pau Gasol was the only 2 Hall of Famers on their team. I don't want to hear it. Stop it. I don't want to hear them excuses, man. So, he come back, lose to the Golden State Warriors the next year. Then turn around and lose to them again next year. The next time he gets swept by them, that same team. Because you ran Kyrie off with your ego. Kyrie got tired of LeBron James doing a little slick stuff behind his back, trying to get Paul George, trying to trade him for Paul George. All that said, yeah, I know about all that stuff. And Kyrie found out about it too. I don't blame him for leaving you high and dry. That's what you get. And he loses. You know what I'm saying? Then he turns around, wins another championship in the bubble. I want my respect. And then people started to give him his respect. He wins that championship. What happens the next year? They don't even make the playoffs. They get bumped in the first round. Then turn around, don't make the playoffs. So I don't want to hear it, man. I don't want to hear no more GOAT talk. Greatest of all time. All this stuff, y'all. So y'all make sure y'all click that like button. Click that like button. All this, he's better than Michael Jordan, better than Kobe, better than Kareem, better than Magic, better than Bird, better than Wilt, better than Bill Russell. I don't want to hear it, man. Better than Tim Duncan, which he ain't. Better than Karl Malone, which he's not. Better than Keem Olajuwon, which he's not. You know what I'm saying? This dude was a joke, man. Every time he had a defining moment in his career, he ruined it. He got his butt beat. He lost. Every single time, man. All the time, dude. So, man, this dude ain't no GOAT, man. He ain't in the GOAT conversation. So I was saying that, man, y'all are disrespecting the game of basketball by calling a guy who is perpetually a failure. And on top of that, he blames other people when he can't get it done. That ain't no, man, that's not no champion, man. That ain't nobody you want to look up to. I've heard y'all say that LeBron James is a role model to kids, maybe off the court, but not on the basketball court. A guy that makes excuses. I used to coach basketball. I didn't let my players make that kind of excuse, to make them kind of excuses, man. So y'all just need to stop this. So I eat that all of you, LeBron James is the GOAT. All of that, those arguments, I just eat that all y'all debunked all of those things. So I just want to do that video and show y'all that this dude ain't the dude that y'all think he is. Every time he has a decent moment, he ruins it. He runs because he don't want no competition, don't want no smoke, don't want to take no responsibility. So it is what it is, man. I love sports TV. I'm out. Peace.